Hey everyone, Julio Rodriguez here for Card Player TV and another edition of Strategy. I'm joined by 2009 Player of the Year, Eric Baldwin. Eric, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Now, I got to ask you, you play a lot of 10Ks. The structure is very player-friendly at the beginning, almost to the point where some people skip them altogether. How do you attack the early stages of a 10K tournament?
First of all, I definitely don't recommend skipping them because almost every 10K I play, there's half the table soft, and somebody ends up basically giving away their stack with a hand that they definitely shouldn't go broke with. So I recommend getting there early while all the dead chips are still in play, and then I recommend playing a lot more drawing hands and not doing as much raising pre-flop. Basically, just trying to see a lot of flops cheap and flop a monster against a hand like an overpair or something, and pick up a big pot against a weak player.
A lot of people say that when you're playing with 200, 300 big blinds, it plays more like a cash game. Do you agree?
I don't have a whole lot of cash game experience, but from what I know about them, yeah, it's a lot more like a cash game.
All right, and let's say you pick up a big hand like aces. Are you ever trying to isolate them against a weaker player at the table, just try to get it all in?
It would take a really bad player to be able to get all the money in pre-flop unless it's aces against kings and the guy's only kind of bad. With a hand like aces, you basically need to make your raise size such that it sets up what you want the pot to look like. Like, if you want 3 opponents, but it's been limped like 8 ways, you might have to raise a little bit more than you would in like an online tournament to try and set up a 3-way pot or something like that. So you have to do things that look goofy on the surface, but basically all you're trying to do is set up the type of pot you want to happen after the flop.
Gotcha. Well, I'd like to thank you for being on the show with us.
Thanks a lot.
And I'd like to thank you guys for watching right here on Card Player TV.